Hello, hello. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. So we're jumping into Diamond Weapon on Dragoon this time instead of Dark Knight. I could have done it on Dark Knight, and I would have, but the queue on Dragoon was actually really short, so because it's still new, so a lot of people are doing it, and maybe we'll be professional here and use some low-quality potions. Yep. I mean, we pretty much already saw everything it can do last time. We just didn't get to finish the fight because Comcast was like, hey, fuck your internet. I mean, it doesn't really matter what we eat. Just eat something, we'll be good. In the interest of making it go faster, we'll eat chicken. Pretend like we have good gear on. Oh, looks like we're just going. Looks like we're just going. I'm gonna tether this ninja. Maybe their 1200 potency ice shuriken attack will be beautiful. Really late potion usage on my part, but oh well. It's not like it's a savage raid or anything. I think some of the people don't realize that it leaves. Now those proximities are nothing on normal. And I think I feel a sneeze coming on. I should have done. Yeah, whatever. It's about a leap away anyway. Yeah. I wonder if you can get knocked over to the other platform in normal. There's no reason for you to, but I wonder if you can. If he does that again, I'm gonna try. And the worst that'll happen is I'll get Clyde killed. Wasted my battle litany. I'm the greatest. I don't think fate marks on that, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Swing. Ooh, that high jump was pretty spicy. Thanks, Potion. Thanks, Trick Attack. Ow. Are they just all going over there? Oh, okay. Don't want to miss out on raid buffs. I just overrode their battle with me. I'm a jerk. I don't know why I'm not able to focus. Yeah, this one's spread out. Ow. These tanks, man. Oh. And you see, it's pretty sleepy for the fight. Lots of zoning out was had. I'm also a little bit sad they didn't make a bigger deal about it turning into like the Mecha Ifrit, where its shoulder pads break off, because in the trailer they made sure to have like a free roaming camera to do the thing, and yeah. Anywho, 2 commendations for just zoning the fuck out. They still leave that Ironworks pilot back there. It's just like, yeah, you killed the diamond weapon, but nah, I don't want to tuck the fucking Gaius. I'm leaving. Oh yeah, that would probably be a good idea. I forgot to take off Clyde's mask. My bad. It looks cool though. The place has hardly changed. Yes, it looks exactly like it did in the Emerald weapon simulation. Almost as if they reused the area. Yeah, we're not too late. I honestly don't think there's enough Imperials that aren't tempered and under Fandaniel's orders to be doing other shit to even come and salvage this sort of thing. Allie! But no Allie's sister. I mean, she hasn't had one since Ruby Weapon, but you know. Gotta get that strong bread reference in there somehow. I wish they had voiced this part. He's still alive! Oh no! I'm trying to think, was there ever a time where Gaius sacrificed his own soldiers to further his ambition? I mean, I know that's not what he means. He's talking about how this guy basically, you know, pumped a ton of people into the weapon meat grinder to make his weapons. Couldn't he at least put on his helmet for this scene so he could look cool while fighting Gaius? Yeah, I'd be confused too, because, I mean, this guy's who's right in front of him. Alphonse is right next to him. An idea struck him. Ooh. By my ingenuity, he was reborn as the core of the greatest machine ever devised. None but the great Lord Valens von Varro could conceive such a marvel. Now that's gotta be etherochemistry, right? Not just Magitech? Apparently in 1.0, that Magitech difference is like basically Magitech is science that tries to emulate magic, whereas etherochemistry is science done specifically with magic. So, but anywho. I've seen your data. I know your every move. Such pitiful swordsmanship is relic of the past, just like you. It's not how bullets work. But, oh well. No data on this. Huh. Kholusia Moors? What's that mean? Like Crescent Moon or something? Maybe that's the move he used to deal with Ascians. Reactivating synthetic orosite system. So he's basically an Ava. Removing memory inhibitors. He can't even get his name right. Man, Melisandre is looking like a snack. I wish she had lived. Beyond redemption. That would be one of those lives that's not worthy of mercy. See, not all life is precious. This is like I like that this came out during this patch because it's juxtaposed directly against the main story, where you see the very brave Alphino, put on his best sophistry face when, Fordola tells him to grow up. And Estinian tells him, hey, your mercy might get somebody killed someday, but I like your ideals. But it's just like, God, look at how many people he churned through the weapons program. That was a balloon noise followed by some water pouring. I guess it was supposed to be blood, but his body going pop. But could anyone at least go get his helmet? Like, I don't know, it could be your new helmet, guys. I mean, it's a really cool helmet. Give the weapons in the, or give the memories in the diamond weapon to Allie, huh? Watch over her in my stead. Despite him being named Alphonse, we're not going to get us a Full Metal Alchemist reference out of this. Though it would be really cool if we did. Aww. Gets me a little bit bleary-eyed. Valdulan is back. I guess we're back too. Oh, I should have taken off Clyde's helmet. God damn it. Or mask. Let's get this mask off for the rest of these cutscenes. Evelina came looking for me earlier, huh? Yep. Oh, by the way, you can actually still go pose with the G Warrior for some reason. I guess they undocked it from being the G Savior. I like that name, Evelina. Reminds me of someone. Also, I like her hat. Now, you notice that guy, that former conscript, he's still in his Garlean outfit. Gaius will be here soon. No one around here says anything new, really. I mean, they say a little bit of different stuff, but it'll be newer sooner. Does she even recognize me? Yeah, she's probably in shock. Yeah. Oof. Little did she know that Valens had used the synthetic Orosite system to transform Alphonse into a living component of the system, or of the machine. And his cruelty proved to be his undoing, though, because that is why she was able to activate it beyond the kill switch. I taught them the strong must lead the weak, but absolute power corrupts absolutely, and those who have suffered at the hands of the corrupt are beyond counting. Alphonse dreamed of a land without oppressors and the oppressed, where all may live as equals. Thanks to his sacrifice and that of his siblings, the cornerstones of such a nation have been laid. Melisandre, Recon, Rex, Alphonse, and Ali, they risked everything to win the freedom of Werlyt. And now it has come to pass. I will see their ideals are upheld, this I swear, as their father. The long and arduous process of rebuilding Werlyt has begun. In the days to follow, I shall be working alongside the new government to create a place that people like Ali and Severo would be proud to call home. You know, Gaius, I could fill a book with all the things I've been meaning to say to you over the years, but what would be the point? What's done is done. There is one thing, though. If anyone can get through to Ali, it's you. She looks up to you the same way I did as a boy. Don't give up on her. I'm not sure how old Sid is supposed to be, but I'm guessing in his like mid-30s or something. If he looked up to Gaius as a boy or whatever, then that would mean that, you know, Gaius was well into his career by that point. Yeah, she does. I see the quest marker, but I'm trying to get extra dialogue here. I realize now that Gaius was driven by his own notions of right and wrong, misguided as they were. Since then, he has turned his back on the Empire and its hateful doctrine. His guilt and anguish only strengthened his resolve. The day I spared his life, he was given a second chance, to set right the wrongs he had committed, to become the man his children believed him to be. I was a father once, a husband. In many ways I still am, and even though they are no longer with me, I want to be someone they would be proud of. Now I too have been given a chance to make a difference in a land far from home. I'll never forget my past, but neither will I be beholden to it. When I meet the people of Werlyt, I'll be sure to tell the tale of your bravery and compassion. May it grant them the strength to face the struggles ahead. Pray go in peace, my friend. It's too bad that all their cool adventures and like recon missions and Imperial stuff happen mostly off screen, and the way this is wrapping up, it kind of seems like we're not going to see Vadulin or Severa again in Endwalker, but we might. Oh look, it's the kids that Valens was traumatizing. My name is Gaius Baelsar, and like Valens von Vero, I was once a legatus of the Garlean Empire. Though I believed I was fighting for a just cause, my conquests came at a terrible cost. Pray forgive me. I do not mean to scare you. If you would lend me your ears, I have a story to tell. And then the Aurok kid is like, but I don't have ears! Says the guy with a giant face scar and a tribal tattoo and like some sort of hell staff on his back. That is a cool staff, though. If you know what that staff is, tell me, because I would love to use it in a Black Mage clan. Unless it's like some rare PvP reward. Imagine that. I think back in Praetorium I said that Clyde would hate him because, you know, Clyde's Alamegan. But then again, I don't know if, even if Clyde's in his 30s, would he really know, you know, would he really be able to hold too much of a grudge? I haven't really, like, written out his backstory or anything. those who grasp the reins of power are said to be strong, then those who lack such power must therefore be the weak, for better or for worse. However, we are far more complex creatures than that. I see now that true strength is not granted by others, but resides within us. Strength of character, of spirit, of resolve. Therein lies the power to cast off the shackles of oppression, to overcome any adversity, to stand firm in the face of impossible odds. This is the strength you possess. May it never leave you. Okay. Of course they do. It's wrapping up all nice and stuff. I wish we could get a Garlean Gunblade on Gunbreaker. I don't care if it would look awkward as hell being so long. I think it would be cool. It wasn't really that hard. I zoned out most of the time, honestly. By Ralger's beard, even the Empire, that must be a new low. Those poor orphans. It'd be cool if Sid can could combine the weapons together into like a giant good mecha to use against the Telophoroi. That would be awesome. They could call it the gem weapon or something. I don't know. Or metal weapon. I don't know. Kind of looks like a really miniature version of an ADS. You know, an Allegan orb, but it's not. It's Garlean make. That's the core of the weapon. But that's actually an orb-like sculpture being the center of a giant robot is actually par for the course for Final Fantasy ever since Final Fantasy IV. Oh, it's like Alphonse and Allie as children. I guess these are the memories of everyone who was ever consolidated into the diamond weapon itself. With a little bit of ethereal fuckery, you know. Guess this is an anime, basically. Aw, we're all in lesbians. It's kind of adorable. I mean, they don't have to be, but... they might have just felt like sisters or something. Recon and Rex like playing tag or something. These Highlander guys are just like, WTF. They learned engineering from Nero. Oh, she looked like dejected. I can't imagine looking at someone in like a helmet that like, you know, makes them look like death, you know, with a new coat of paint and just being like, that's my dad. Oh. Oh, was she like sick or something? That looks like a potion on the ground. Maybe he was helping him out. This is like Darth Vader from Robot Chicken on the Bring Your Daughter to Work day. No, there's a smudge on my screen. Ugh, I'm gonna have to get like a dust cloth or something, a terry cloth. This is kind of like an inverted version of the scene with the auspices, you know? Instead of the four auspices like fighting to the death to lock away Koryu, it's like as if they all died and Koryu's like, I want to be with you, and they're like, no can do. They're even somewhat color-coded by difficulty. Although fought in reverse order, honestly, or completely different order. Like the red Milisandia would be Suzaku, and Rex would be Seiryu, and Recon would be Genbu, and then Alphonse would be Byaku. Okay, just don't get all creepy like Livia. Okay. You find you a nice Highlander, man, and you settle down. Although a Rain Man would be equally good, I guess. Oh, we get a little French in the end there with the fin. Oh yeah. Yo, dude, unlock Diamond Weapon X for me, baby. Maybe next time my friends go, I can get Clyde a clear or two. Maybe get him a weapon or two. None of the weapons are really that hard to beat. Not even the extreme versions of the fights. They all had checkpoints. Diamond doesn't have any checkpoints because it doesn't have an alternate form that had like a cutscene going for it. And it is the longest fight at the most HP, but... and I did like its mechanics the most. But Emerald Weapon was probably the most fun to fight. And, probably, honestly, the most formidable. Although Ruby wasn't far behind. Also, this questline makes me think the Ironworks has become quite the large organization, hasn't it? Well, that all took much longer than I thought it would. Let's go ahead and go on back to Kholusia and wrap this video up by unlocking the Nier raid. And then the next time we can start with the Nier raid, and hopefully I don't get Comcast killed again, and everything will be peachy and groovy and nice. I actually bothered to log out in the bunker, despite the fact that I knew I would be starting with a diamond weapon this time around. Because apparently my brain can't put 2 and 2 together. Hey, you can see Mount Gulg from here. How about that? Actually, real quick, someone was showing me screenshots that, like, apparently you can see the bunker from the Kholusia map or something. Like, you can fly up here and you can see it. Yeah, you can. And that's interesting to me because I don't remember that being the thing. It's all on fire and stuff. But it's definitely one of those things where it has the world map effect going on it because, like, you know, it's way further back there than it actually appears to be, and it's way larger than it looks too. You know, it's a much deeper crater. You know. Someone on the lore forum was saying that the stuff being on fire still is proof that this hasn't been here that long, and it's like, I don't really want to burst their bubble, but I was sort of like, there's been torches and things in the game that have been burning for like 8 years real time. It's on fire because they want it to be on fire, and that's pretty much it. Also, stuff like magnesium will just constantly reignite for a long time. And I don't know exactly what would stop magnesium from being on fire other than either an intense amount of pressure or maybe until it finally burned itself up completely, which I'd have to look up how long that actually takes. But lots of metals that are actually combustible, because there are combustible metals like magnesium, they stay on fire like almost indefinitely. When I was in the Navy, the procedures for a magnesium fire aboard any warship was to jettison the material. Like, you get it off the ship. Because there's no way we can actually stop it from burning and being a hazard. The floor in here sure looks slick. I'm still not quite used to everything being at such high resolution and looking so good. Also, I was thinking, after I finished the 5.5 stuff, since it was confirmed that Paladin is going to be the storyline job for the Warrior of Light next expansion, that I'll have to level Clyde's Paladin, and I haven't worked on it at all. You see, the Gladiator job is what becomes Paladin in this game. If that seems weird to you, it's because I think in Japan, Paladin is just knight, like it was in the first Final Fantasy, because to them, knights are exotic, right? Like to them, a knight is like a samurai is to us. And so it makes a little more sense, but whatever. Paladin is a type of knight, or a storybook knight, so it makes sense. This is like right where the diamond weapon queue happened last time, isn't it? I think it was like right as the door was opening or something. He found the ball again. I'm not gonna lie, it makes me think of the Jawbreakers from Ed, Edd and Eddy. It's about as big as one, too. There are many doors in life, Ed boy. Ah, my Rolf impression needs work. They're coming out of this thing with dirt on their boots. Beings of this world, watch closely. Huh. Whenever a woman screams in video games, I just think of the women, the female ghost women in Bloodborne and Canehurst Castle. Is it just me, or does 9S's outfit look a little bit off in this game? Like, I wasn't super familiar with how he looks in Automata. I mean, I saw him a few times, and I saw A2 do some things to him, but, well, that's new. Looks like it's got some Geth blocks floating up all around it. I feel like I'm owed several explanations. This whole world will be consumed, huh? You say that, but of course you won't. Does this cutscene change at all if you choose the other one? I literally can't remember. I made a point to choose different ones on different characters back when I was still playing my first dedicated alt a lot, and then I never I never played him again after that, and I don't remember which one he chose. I'd have to go look at which one Clyde chose. I don't think it does though. I don't think it wound up mattering at all. It would be beautiful if someone could let me know if it mattered at all in the comments. I guess I could look it up. I'm sure someone else is probably more dedicated than I am to showing everything having to do with the Nier raids. The tower at Paradigm's Breach, now accessible. Welly, well, well. Let's see what they have to say real quick. Time for a few scans. Well, I guess his outfit's right. I just don't remember his coat going down over his waist. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan though, so. Then again, I think her dress is also somewhat different in 14 here, right? Because like in Nier, it actually actively ruffles while she runs, making it very, very provocative. And I'm pretty sure she doesn't have those leggings either. But you know, whatever. Next time we'll start out by going up in there. And just real quick again, you can also see this from the outside if you look at it before you do it. Spoiler alert, once you do the tower at Paradigm's Breach, I'm pretty sure it explodes. Or, well, disappears. Yeah, you can see it, how about that? And it goes all the way up in the sky, just like Heaven on High back on the source. That's kind of interesting. Anywho, thanks for watching, stay safe, have a great day, and I'll see you again.